morning, everybody. I'm Diane Daniels. Thanks for staying up a little extra late with us tonight. Indiana's Religious Freedom Reform Act continues to make headlines this weekend. The newly signed law is being criticized by some as a way to legalize discrimination against the LGBT community. Indiana Governor Mike Pence took to the national airwaves this morning to defend the law, but that only seemed to anger the opponents more. WSBT-22's Zach Crenshaw has the latest.
Is tolerance a two-way street or not?
Governor Mike Pence went on ABC's This Week to try and clarify the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, but some questions are still unanswered.
Yes or no, if a florist in Indiana refuses to serve a gay couple at their wedding, is that legal now in Indiana?
George, this is where this debate has gone with misinformation and frankly,
it's just a question, sir. Yes or no?
Pence never did answer that yes or no question put to him 6 times. His signing of the bill last week has invoked criticism on a state and national level, with businesses and individuals threatening to boycott Indiana.
This avalanche of intolerance that's been poured on our state is just outrageous.
Senator Joe Donnelly took to Facebook to express his disappointment in the bill.
We'll work together to reverse SB101, and we'll stand together to make sure that here in Indiana, we welcome everyone, every day.
On WNIT's Politically Speaking, politicians and law professors on both sides discussed the contentious law, including one of the bill's sponsors, Republican Representative Tim Wesco of Osceola.
This law has been so mischaracterized and misrepresented because it does take into account protecting the interests and rights of other individuals against those who might claim religion to harm them.
There's no particular reason for the law, because the existing Indiana law is very protective of religious freedom.
Much of the debate centered around the potential for discrimination against LGBT individuals.
This is what democracy looks like.
I introduced the Religious Freedom Restoration Act to protect people of all religious faiths, and it gets hijacked by this one issue.
We still question motives. We still question whether the people that are offering this really mean it when they say that this law is not intended to discriminate.
Governor Pence said he would support legislation to clarify the law, but says he doesn't plan to change it or give the LGBT community protected status, a move many of the law's critics say would help.
The simplest way to clarify that for Hoosiers and the entire country is to amend the State Civil Rights Act to make sexual orientation and gender identity a protected class.
Following rallies across the state this weekend, another protest of the law is planned in Indianapolis on Monday night. Zach Crenshaw, WSBT-22 News.
And this weekend, at least 3 university presidents in Indiana weighed in on the law. The presidents of Butler, DePaul, and IU say they acknowledge that there has been damage done in the state because of it. They are urging the governor and legislature to take steps to address the harm.